Hello everybody, this is VerticalSandwich and welcome back to Let's 100% Grand Theft Auto Vice City. And we are in a helicopter. Hooray! Helicopter! And actually, we're going to head to the airport to do the last assassination mission. So, I said we were going to use a helicopter for this, and we're going to use a helicopter for it. So, fun. So, anyway, this is actually a pretty simple assassination mission, especially if you use the helicopter. It basically involves you going to the airport and picking up a rifle that somebody somehow snuck into the airport, and then all you have to do is shoot a guy and run. So, it's actually, I think, it's one of only 2 assassination missions that actually just involve an assassination. The first one and like this one. I guess actually only the 3rd and the 5th one are a bunch of people. So anyway, so we're at the airport, and the phone's right in the terminal. And remember, you can't take any weapons in here, so it doesn't make any strategical difference. You can't bring anything you would need. So you just walk in, and we're gonna answer the phone. Check out at the check-in. It's clever, it's kind of punny.
There's a rifle in the foliage to your right.
How'd they get a rifle in there? I mean, if they could get a rifle in there, why go through all the trouble to, like, hire a guy to, kill somebody? I mean, like, you've got a guy who can get a rifle in, but whatever. And instructions are always taped under the phone. Like, it's a big 80s thing. For those of you who are, super young or something, there used to be these things called payphones. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so this woman's gonna come down and she's gonna it says that you got to shoot the guy that she asks the time to or of, and I don't. That's never really worked for me. It's the guy who walks in front. Like, that's how I know. So, because you can't hear her ask the time of somebody. And you really don't. There's a distance meter, but you've got a sniper rifle. I mean, the distance is not going to be an issue in this mission. The issue is going to be the wanted level you get when you're running. So come over here and make yourself comfortable. Go to the corner of this balcony is a good place to do this from. So we're going to do that. And then she'll have an arrow above her head, and you can watch her, but it's these guys right here in the sights. And you get really used to this. I mean, if you've done this mission once, you know exactly what to do, and you don't need to, there isn't a big mystery about who she's gonna, and then the minute that, the arrow changes, just shoot the guy. And then you have to run over and get the briefcase. And this really is the meat and potatoes of the mission. There you go. We got it, and then you got to take it to the ammunition downtown. And if you drive, it's kind of a pain. And it's not a pain. I said earlier that you get a 4-star wanted level. You don't get a 4-star wanted level, but these guys will chase you around with these machine guns. Like, just driving around in these vehicles shooting machine guns at you. That's what makes it hard, is they keep blowing up your stupid vehicle. So, anyway, getting your helicopter, it might be a good idea to have the Python so you can clear out any cops and just, shoot any cops that come anywhere near you. But regardless, just, get your helicopter and head north. I would suggest that you probably don't land on the street. It's just a good idea when you're landing with a wanted level to land somewhere inaccessible. So we're probably going to land on the roof of the ammunition, because then we can just drop down and run into the marker, and this will be over. That'll be it. There's nothing more to this mission, and then we only have one assassination mission left, and that's the crazy, super involved one that's going to take me forever. But not forever because of the tries, but forever because of the amount of people you have to, like, run around and kill. So anyway, how are you all doing? This is flying downtown. I really just completely drew a blank. I don't really know what to say. So, yeah, the assassination missions, they're actually a pretty fun, like, side aspect of the game. I really like them. I mean, they're not, they're not overly complicated, but they give you something to do that doesn't necessarily, isn't the same thing over and over. I've been looking at the things we have left to do, and we're going to be really race heavy. We got a lot of, the street races are going to fill up a lot of, oh, so there we go, mission pass. And now, obviously, we'll get our phone call that is gonna tell us where the next one is, and the next one's in like Little Haiti. So it's actually going to be on top of Cherry Popper's ice cream. So any second now. There we go.
Get to the payphone in Little Havana.
Get to the payphone in Little Havana. All right, yeah. All right, so we're back, and we're gonna break a brief stop right here on this this helipad to show you the Easter egg. So this is on top of the VCN building, and that's it. You can jump through this window, the window at the corner of the helipad, and there's this egg that says Happy Easter on it. That's it. There's nothing else to really know about that. And then you can jump back out and make it, but so you can see, if you look on the minimap, you can see where this is, and it's one of the more obvious kind of crazy things about the game. So, all right, so we're back at the porn studio, or we're at the porn studio, and we're gonna be doing the next porn mission because we're gonna clear these out now. I know I was kind of saving them, and again, no talking for this, so.
Okay, what's the problem now?
Shh. After his close encounter with the Nympho invaders, our hero finds himself unable to think of anything but this huge phallic mountain. And that's when I want to do the scene with the vat of mashed potatoes, but then
I don't give a crap about that. Just keep going, keep going. You mentioned something about some legal problem on the phone.
Congressman Alex Shrub has jumped on the pre-election bandwagon. He's going after the Puritan vote. Rumors are he's going to support measures to restrict, shall we say, the more fleshy aspects of this nation's great entertainment industry.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Candy, you know Shrub. You guys get up to anything kinky?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
All right there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Candy.
Oh.
Yeah.
You got that.
Was that part of the, or was she talking to?
Hey, I can never tell. Anyway, you're probably best following her after the shoot. See if she'll lead you to their new love nest.
You got a camera?
Yeah, get him a camera.
Oh, you gotta love that. Okay, so a few things. First off, if you've ever seen the movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind, it really does involve a guy who has an encounter with the aliens and then can't stop thinking about this phallic mountain. It's actually, Devil's Tower or something. And sculpts it out of mashed potatoes. There's this whole mashed potatoes scene. It's very strange. It stars Richard Dreyfuss. Also, in an earlier video, I said that I thought that Dennis Hopper wrote Easy Rider, and I don't know about that, but he did direct it, actually. It's funny, it was on some trivia show right after that. So what you gotta do here is you gotta follow Candy to where she's gonna meet the congressman, and then you have to take 3 pictures of them together. And then you have to get back here. And this is the mission I was thinking of with the helicopter and the 4-star wanted level. So that's why we're using the helicopter, because driving back here the 4-star wanted level, although not impossible because we're not going that far, it's just a pain. So although actually it's kind of not as much of a pain as landing this helicopter where I'm going to try to land it. So, but anyway. So yeah, the Dennis Hopper stuff is just fantastic. Like, every kind of bit of it is, number one, it's one of the raciest video game things I've ever seen. Some of these kind of sexually explicit cutscenes for this game. And number two, Dennis Hopper is just, like I said, he's just a phenomenal kind of crazy personality. Another thing you should kind of see with him in it is, number one, if you haven't seen Apocalypse Now, go see it, because he's in it pretty briefly, but there's a documentary about the making of Apocalypse Now called Hearts of Darkness, that his stuff in there is just fantastic. So anyway, so we're following Candy's limo, and she's going down by the Malibu Club. This is not a big, following the limo in the helicopter is pretty easy. Just kind of, just watch what you're flying around and keep an eye on your mini-map, but her path is actually reasonably straightforward. So, we'll follow her, and she's going to end up going in this building, and then they'll be on the top of the building, and it's one of the buildings that had a hidden package. And then what you're going to want to do is, what it wants you to do is walk into a building across the street, and go up, to the top of that and take pictures, but we're not going to do that. or actually, because then you got to get back down with these people shooting at you and stuff. And if I remember correctly, I've never really like it's maybe my first playthrough I did this the way they want you to do it, but after that I've always done helicopters for this. It just makes sense. So we're almost there. And there's a lot of time. There's a lot of dead time in these two missions. So sorry about that. All right. So then yeah, we trigger this cutscene and you'll see her go in and I don't know what's it say in the back of that guy's patrol something. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Alright, and then Shrub's got all this kinky stuff going on, like he wants to be called Martha, and you'll see when we're taking this picture that he's like in fishnets and stuff. It's just ridiculous. And this is really, I mean,
Oh, Alex.
this is just lampooning American politics at its finest. I mean, I can't even make a list of the kind of people who have had political careers ruined by sex scandals. So yes, they want you to go to the other building where we found the hidden package, and take your pictures from there. But if you can land up here, and it's not an easy task, you can do it from here. And so I think we can land right here on this lip. And no, we can't. Oh God, you don't want to do this. There is a way to land on this. I mean, maybe you got to land on the top of it. We'll try that. Although that top doesn't look like it's gonna support the plane without the plane tipping. Or the helicopter. But whatever, the worst that can happen is we can fail. Oh, okay, that's completely bugging out. Like, that shouldn't be doing that. But if it works, I'll take it. I don't... Okay, so there he is. He's in his fishnets, and he's talking to Candy, and you take 3 pictures. And obviously, you'll hear this noise, and then she'll say this, and you know you got it when she says that. And then you'll see him leaving. So we're in good shape. And now we have a 5-star wanted level. It's a 5-star wanted level. See, that's why you want to use the helicopter. And hopefully we can get back to the studio without getting shot down by the police helicopter that I'm sure is chasing after us right now. This is going to be bad. So yes, then you just gotta hurry back, and there's just gonna be a blip for us to go through in the porn studio, or one of those big pink, deals. And we'll go into that, and that should complete our mission. So we'll be in good shape. And my understanding is you shouldn't land the helicopter in the pink blip. Oh my God, look at that! That's fantastic. Oh man, I couldn't do that again if I tried. And there you go. Then your wanted level goes away, and we lost a lot of health just with the getting out of the helicopter and stuff. That's ridiculous. But anyway, I'm going to cut it off now, and you take care, and I'll see you next time.